Alright, chat, YouTube, it's Deck Tech time. This time for John GPG Reanimator File. This is a deck that 5 with the Gold League, and Fire Shoes tweeted about it. I thought it looked pretty cool, so let's take a look at it. We got 4 copies of Fatal Push, 4 some early and late removal. Pretty good if you can trigger Revolt consistently. 4 copies of Thoughtseize for hand disruption, 4 Faithless Looting to bin your GPG, your Archon, your Ulamog, whatever you need to reanimate at the time. 1 Bitter Triumph, also a conditional removal unless you discard something. Same with the Collective Brutality. 4 copies of Emperor Bones to reanimate Ulamog, and you get that 1-2 Wombo combo since Ulamog sees itself in exile. 3 copies of FOMO, also just discardable, and it's an enchantment for Shifting Woodland, which we have 4 copies of. 4 copies of Malevolent Rumble as well. Helps you fill Delirium for the Shifting Woodland and find your Shifting Woodland in general. 4 copies of Witherbloom Command, mill 3, return a land, so you can bring back the Shifting Woodland with that too. Or you can blow up something that's 1 CMC as long as it's a non-creature, I believe. And then our reanimated targets, the God-Pharaoh's Gift, the Archon, and the Ulamog. Mana base wise, the only thing that's really notable here is the 4 copies of Shifting Woodland. The rest of it's a pretty standard Jund mana base with Fetcher Shocks and Surveils and basics. Sideboard wise, 3 copies of Duress to have more hand disruption against the counterspell decks, 4 copies of Fulminator Mage for Eldrazi, some Grafdigger's Cage, which doesn't hurt our GPGs funny enough, but this is pretty good against other graveyard decks. 3 copies of Haywire Mite for dealing with the affinity decks, and a couple copies of Damping Sphere for the combo decks. Let's try not to go O2. I mean, I think this is a keeper, even though my mana is bad. Flooded Strand. Cracks the Flooded Strand. Temple Garden. Shock. Nikotl. Maybe they're playing Katsu. Let's go, Katsu. They're probably just playing Zoo with Wild Nikotl, if I had to guess. I think I'm just going to end up taking 3 from this. I haven't started draft practice because the entire set's not spoiled yet. I think the set's going to be fully spoiled on Friday. Tomorrow. I will take 3. Yep. Good thing we did not Fatal Push. Kavu is much more important to kill, I think. Looting. Let's put the Fear of the Archon into him. Then I can go Faithless Looting into who knows what. I think I'm supposed to block. Just kind of conserve my life total. Shifting Woodland for GPG is going to be a little bit awkward against them because they have Leyline Binding. Pulse the FOMO. Okay. That was my blocking FOMO. Could I guess just hope they don't have Leyline Binding? Cast Faithless Looting. I'm going to wait a turn. Thoughtseize Witherbloom Command. -3, -1, huh? Jund versus Zoo. There's the Leyline Binding. Push there. I'm going to Surveil. Indubitably. Alright, next turn. Yep, that I did. I just didn't play Leyline. I hope they play Leyline. That'd be sweet. Man, yesterday's stream was so bad. We won like, I think 2 matches of Magic all day. Maybe 3. I'm going for it. I could also just turn this into an Archon and try to attack them. Oh no, it's got summoning sickness. I'm right, I can't. Alright. Alright. We're not gonna start 0-2. Go to Thoughtseize. I think I want Duress, maybe. Although Duress is kind of awkward against Zoom. Let's just make that change. Maybe, although Collective Brutality is pretty bad as well. Let's drop Collective Brutality. Witherbloom Command is also not that good. We won a game. It's a first. Never before done. Nobody's ever won a game of Magic. Problem is we have to win a second game of Magic to win the match. And I don't think keeping 6 lands Fatal Push is going to get me there. Maybe I should have kept 6 lands Fatal Push. Nicottle? Ragster? Nicottle. You got it. The cat has arrived. GG. It's over. Let's hear this. I could unfollow you still, but you did make it. Congrats, Bull. Thank you for the 30 months. It was all the rage bait. Yeah, it was just a misclick. You know how bad my dexterity is. I'm pretty sure I'm following you too, Bunny. Ghost Vacuum. Oh, Mortuary. Alright, let's just scoop. I'm never winning this game in a million years. Well, that was embarrassing. Oh no, bro. Oh my lord. What is this? What is it? 1 red source in the deck? I guess there's 1 red source in the deck. Hey, I found it. Red source. I guess I'm gonna discard Haywire Mite because they didn't play Ghost Vacuum on 1. That was kind of weird though. But it is a lot of typings. Damn it. If only I had waited. Could I had a GPG in the graveyard right now? Rest easy, FOMO. Oh, they kept a 1-lander too. Well, luckily for them, I'm doing absolutely nothing. It's their turn for a 1-lander. Alright, never beating the Ghost Vacuum allegations. Bones. Guess I'm targeting their stuff because they do have this Ghost Vacuum. Eats the FOMO. Don't bolt the bones. Bolts the bones. Faithless Looting. Okay, that's not bad. Mill, destroy. Pick up Verdant Catacombs. We have 5 types. We have an Archon in the graveyard. We can surveil. Alright, maybe we're not cooked. Nactyl. Alright, let's do some surveilling. This is good, right? So then I can copy Archon and attack. Not sure what they could have that's gonna stop that. Surgical? It's end step, so it's not second ghost vacuum, but it could have surgical. I don't know if they're playing surgical anymore. I choose you, Archon. Jesus Christ, man. Despair. Alright. I think that was like their only thing they could have had that was gonna stop that. I'm at 6. That's not bad. Bone Zone FOMO. Got both GPGs. I think I just take something out of their graveyard. Yeah, maybe it was their one land. Because they were just like, alright, I got a surgical extraction, we'll be fine. Ah, another GPG. I don't think I'm using Shifting Woodland this turn. Oh, did fall off pretty hard. Card went from being really good to really mid-minus. Cryptic Command. Spectral Denial. Well, we're gonna double block, I think. Not sure if they're actually gonna attack though. They're gonna attack. Double block. So we can go God-Pharaoh's Gift for FOMO. That's dead. That's very dead. Can I rumble first? If I rumble, I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to rumble first or not. It might counter if they have Stubborn Dial. And then I can Fatal Push. It was all a bait. Beginning of combat. Target Ulamog. Activate. Oh, we didn't start 0-2. Let's go. Apollo, thank you for the follow, by the way. Ooh-wee. It's a keeper. We've lost. It was a good run. If only we were on the play. Thank you, Grizz. I didn't think I was gonna get this far, to be honest. Maybe I should have fetched something else. So I could guess Witherbloom Command -3, -1, and then like they play Goblin Bombardment. It would have been nice to do that. GLHF. But I don't really mean GLHF. I mean bad luck. And have a miserable time. My Rumble. I might guess that. Oh, good. Guide a Soul's Agony. Let's go get Swamp. And then we're going to escalate Collective Brutality. I think I discard Thoughtseize. I don't have any instants or sorceries. Alright. Static Prison, Goblin Bombardment. We're dead. I can actually kill Johnny, though. If they go for the Goblin Bombardment, flip a Johnny. I can give their Cat Warrior -3, -0, and then kill Johnny, I guess. But then I'm still gonna have to deal with the Flage Goblin Bombardment. Yeah, sweet deck, dies to Boros. Try not to die a lot. Wow, they didn't flip a Johnny. Hmm. I'm not sure it's gonna make a difference. Forest? Okay, why are we spamming chat? Why? What? It's bolts. Stop it. Your rage bait was successful. I didn't find a GPG. I don't think I'm gonna survive. That's the problem. I think we do this. Mill Gabo Bombardo. Then we milled GPG. We failed to mill GPG. So I'm taking Flage 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I really need to hit that GPG there. If I hit the GPG and I got to go Archon attack, I think we stabilize. You bring your last bong. Man, we actually had an out this game. That's so sad. I guess I could FOMO into Fatal Push. Nah, it doesn't do it right. He died. Alright. What do we want against energy? Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. I guess these. Then we just got like a couple Thoughtseizes. Thoughtseizes is kind of just bad against such an aggressive deck. I think all their graveyard hates like Ghost Vacuum. They might have Surgical. Honestly, I haven't looked at Boros energy lists in a minute. Now that it's the cool thing to do, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm a hipster. I think his hand's okay. Probably just gonna Fatal Push on turn 1. Because we're the greatest. That's how we won last match. I don't think I cast Faithless Looting because I don't really have anything I want to discard right now. Second Goddess Souls. Well, we'll keep rumbling. Okay, we're super set up next turn. I would like them to tap out. They have the Raven Charm. Good. I just pass, maybe. The Raven Charm Chime. What's one card on top? It's not Raven Charm time yet. Cat. What's up, JPEG? I'm turn this into Archon. Try to force the Raven Charm. Then rebuild from there. Uh-huh. It's a lot of Faith Suiting. Maybe I kill Ocelot Pride. Let's do that. Another Woodlands. Go get Swamp and cast an Emperor Bones and like take Ocelot Pride. I don't know how good that is though. Might be better than just casting another Faithless Looting. Could also have Galv here. Or they have Flage, and let's go like untap Flage. Static Prison. That'd been a nice one to Witherbloom Command. Goblin Bombardment, land, one left. Okay, can win. Depending on what we hit off the Faithless Looting. Collective Brutality. Push, Mumble. Let's spin Brutality in Woodlands. Those are some spicy ones. I would like this God-Pharaoh's gift. Hog. Beauty of Annihilation. Yeah, it counts itself because it gets exiled with God-Pharaoh's gift also. Alright, right back. This deck is kind of sweet. Well, I hope it's better than yesterday's Grixis pile. Yesterday's Grixis pile was not good. Yeah, I only played decks that go X3. Wait, his hand's cracked. It's got 2 pieces of removal in it. Sign me up. Sign me the hell up. All the removal. Also spot checks for Draven Charm too. Alright, this is a chat. We're winning this match. No way we're not winning this match. Bloodstained pass. Bloodstained Mire pass. Bold move opponent. Oh, they binned the Johnny. Oh, I think they kept the one lander. No sane person would just bin a Johnny. So it makes sense. Do I have Witherbloom Command or do I Collective Brutality? I feel like I have Witherbloom Command. No, I'm probably supposed to Collective Brutality. No, I think it's Witherbloom Command. It's kind of close. I do need to find the Shifting Woodland. Alright, Shifting Woodland acquired. Ocelot Pride. Damn, Tim, are we talking smack? Or no, you actually just got a free win. Wear Tear, Ajani, Ocelot Pride. Thought you were calling Poppy free for a second. Conceded before. Okay, I thought you were calling Poppy free. I was like, damn, that's kind of sick. Dock your shit, Tim. Alright, let's get this God-Pharaoh's gift going. Get an Archon. Trigger. But is deck actually good? I'm starting to become a believer. You just get to sack the Ajani here, but it's fine. I think getting the Ajani off the table is pretty good. And because this is a God-Pharaoh's gift, this thing just sticks around. Not like a Goryo's where it would go away. Yeah, it's right, we did it. We're starting the league 2-0. For the first time in 3 days, chat. This is a keeper. It's a little bit of a weird one. Hey, God-Pharaoh. Thanks for the cool gift. Very chill of you. Surveil. Thoughtseize. Graveyard. What the hell? This is a mono white land destruction deck? Oh no, dude. It is mono white land destruction. March. Wrath of God. Wrath of God. Wrath of the Skies. I guess I'm taking March. Need red mana. I could keep this on top, but they have Ghost Quarter Demolition Field. I think I just graveyard them. Hey, red mana. Gotta not get my basics also. Basics gotta stay in the deck. Pick up Shifting Woodland. I'm gonna take out my Shifting Woodland. What if I kind of Wrath of God this FOMO? And if I Faithless Looting and hit God-Pharaoh's Gift, I think we just win. I hit another March. Here. Swamp. Freaking Ghost Quarter, man. Oh, that's a lot of Shifting Woodlands. Alright, we're gonna start deploying all of the Shifting Woodlands. I think I can bait them. I'm gonna target Archon. Alright, we baited them. That's not actually how Shifting Woodland works. Shifting Woodland stops being Archon at the end of the turn. So, that worked out pretty well. Alright, let's turn this into Emperor Bones. Target Ulamog. Adapt. We're the greatest. We're the greatest. I have no idea what the white deck has in their sideboard. I think the rest might be fine over Fatal Push. We literally activated our Shifting Woodland for no reason. And then it forced him to Ghost Quarter it because they thought that the Archon was going to persist through my turn because that's how Goryo's works. But that's not how Shifting Woodland works. Shifting Woodland is till the end of the turn. Alright. Let's try this. In the end, we destroyed more lands. Yeah, getting back all the Shifting Woodlands is pretty key. They have like one relic in the main deck, and they actually had it on turn 1, funny enough. I could take another Haywire Mite over Fatal Push. Yeah, let's take one Haywire Mite over Fatal Push. The only thing I can Fatal Push in this matchup is Skyclave or White Orchid Phantom. I think this mono white land destruction deck is actually unplayable. It's good against like Belcher and maybe Eldrazi. I do run Karn also. I mean, I don't hate the idea of Fulminator Mage targeting their like demo field or whatever. You one trick the mono white deck. Why would you do that to yourself? I hear you're talking smack. Yeah, about the mono white deck. Yeah, I am. Word around the block is you talk a lot of shit. Hmm. Okay. That's not bad. Crucible of Worlds, Path to Exile, Path to Exile. No. Kind of want to kill this and take a path, but I don't know what to discard here. I guess I could discard a FOMO. But maybe I'd rather just play the FOMO than have it get path. Might be better. Solitude Ghost Quarter. Okay. They could take me off a black mana with that Ghost Quarter if they wanted to. But I think they're probably going to save up for Hardcast Solitude. Maybe I'm supposed to Witherbloom Command, return a land, play a land, and then... Not a good draw. I'm just going to cast Emperor Bones. I don't really want to discard anything to this FOMO. Even though it feels bad to Emperor Bones into the face-up Solitude. They could take me off a black mana again. Looks like they're going to take me off a black mana. Another Witherbloom Command. Ulamog. Don't path me. Nah, I have Solitude and Unknown in hand. Probably Solitude land. Holding up Solitude. Would have been the Ulamog. Not eat it with Emperor Bones, because they know they have the Solitude. I just have this thing in the graveyard. No. Eat a Path to Exile. I don't think I attack here. I guess I could attack with Emperor Bones. No, I don't think I attack. Why do you have to do it on Twitter? Just do it here. I already got their one copy of Crucible. Like, maybe they bought it in the second copy of Crucible. Another one. Okay. Now we can go get Overgrown Tomb and then dig for Shifting Woodland. Need one shitty woodland, please. None of you are shitty woodland. I guess I'm gonna take Swamp then. Tax me for 3. Not too late for you, Shifting Woodland. No Shifting Woodland. Alright, time to get the 7 mana and hardcast God-Pharaoh's Gift. Blue. Alright, that's land number 6. 2 more turns. Alright, this is our plan. It's not a good plan, but it's a plan. I hope I still have a fetchable. Fuck. Tap land, tap land. That answers that. I wasn't gonna do the math, because, like, you know, whatever. Gosh, dang it. I got soloed by 1 Solitude. I didn't have any untapped lands if I didn't have one that was fetchable. Yo, Leonard, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. I did technically have fetchables, but maybe not the fetchables I wanted. It was such a good plan, though. Let's sigh. Planes go. Surveil. Woodlands. I think I'm supposed to hold this Woodlands for as long as possible. Yeah, the fetchable I deserved. Not the one I wanted, but the one I deserved. Why didn't I surveil you? Terra Magical Adept. Relic of Progenitus. I have to read all these cards later. I don't know what a lot of these do. I'll be honest. Relic's actually not that bad for me here. Because we have Witherbloom Command. They're probably gonna crack it. Spin an Archon. Spin an Ulamog. Maybe get Path. We're kind of down to get Path. I think I'm supposed to surveil. See if I can hit Delirium off of this. No. I play an Emperor Bones. It almost assuredly gets Path. But then they just ramp me. If I target nothing with this Emperor Bones, kind of want to just keep my graveyard intact. It might be a hard cast Archon of Cruelty game also. Like, I have to imagine that they have Path or Solitude. I just want to cast a Sweeper, then I have like second Emperor Bones follow up. Path the Bones. They're giving it a big long think. Path the Bones. 6, 7. We're getting close. Almost hard cast Archon territory. God-Pharaoh's get to be a very good job as well. Although they could march it if they have enough white cards to pitch. Alright, all the basics are out of the deck. No. I don't have another land destruction effect. Do I have another black source? Solitude? Damn, they have Vindicate too. Gain some life. Not sure how the lander control matchup is. That's what they're playing the black for, is for Vindicate. I decided the Stone Rains only deck does not have enough Stone Rains. I might Vindicate the FOMO instead of one of my lands. Oh, good God. Alright, we might be cooked. I think our best draw is probably Malevolent Rumble. I gotta put a GPG into the graveyard. Might be losing this deck. Our greedy mana base is a little greedy. I mean, we're a Shifting Woodland deck. I think they're probably pretty well positioned against the Shifting Woodland deck. Fuck, that draw was so bad. I think I probably have to play a Shifting Woodland, though. It's 100% getting Stone Rain. I need to hit Rumble into God-Pharaoh's Gift, and then Shifting Woodland the God-Pharaoh's Gift. I think I just get back Field of Ruin and not do anything right. Just like pass. Yeah, it does fizzle it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just pass. I can also just target something else. I also don't have Delirium. That's also kind of important here. I just don't have Delirium. FOMO down. Flute. Shifting Woodland. Man, this matchup's actually painful. And then Emperor Bones. Okie dokie. Right on time, Rumble. Right on time. Don't think I have any outs. I still didn't turn on Delirium, by the way. I'm out of fetchables, too. Yeah, we lost this game. I don't think Witherbloom Command gets us out of this anymore. Maybe if it was out of fetchables would be okay. But I can just kill my forest and I can never have double green again. We know they have 2 ghost quarters in their hand. Ah, suffering. Blood Crypt. Oif. This is probably hollow one. Oh, we got turn 1 Delirium. Fun's probably pretty jealous right now. Oh. Uh-oh. Die. Nah, you Shifting Woodlands it back. Abrupt Decay, Fatal Bush. Are they playing actual Jund? Like they're playing actual Jund. Follow-up question. Am I losing to this Goyf? Answer, probably. Battle of the Junds. And their opponent's 0-1 and I'm 2-1. So as soon as you pick up a loss, you're in the Jund bracket. I think I'm gonna have to Witherbloom Command. Mill, Drain. I have nothing to God-Pharaoh's gift back. Unfortunately. I guess I could play Emperor Bones and then play like Surveil Land or something. Have them Abrupt Decay the Emperor Bones. Discards Tarmogoyf. Plays another Tarmogoyf. Really wish I had something to God-Pharaoh's gift back. I think I'm supposed to take Goyf. Then end step activate this. Try to block my way out of this turn. Oh, they have Fatal Push Abrupt Decay. Jund. I think I'm not sideboarding. I think I'm hitting submit and hoping for the best. Yeah, I might have still just been dead from the extra FOMO attack anyways if they didn't have double removal. I don't know. Them playing Emperor Bones actually just ruined my career. Ashiok. Can't beat that card. The Duress is for like Belcher or Storm. I think it's for the unfair decks. Deja, thank you for the tier 1 in the 8 months. Appreciate ya. Did it our land drops? I think we actually drop Emperor Bones, maybe. I know they have Fatal Push in their hand, or Lightning Bolt in their hand. At least we didn't start O2, but we're gonna end O2. I think we can find something better. Maybe we can find something better. It's like kind of embarrassing. Oh my god, that's a lot of glyphs. Let's discard this Faithless Looting, I think. Okay, we got a Shifting Woodland. Not sure the Shifting Woodland's gonna be all that good though. I'm also taking like 9 damage. Assuming they bolt the FOMO. Taking 14, 13. I didn't mill a GPG. I think we're dead. I didn't even not kill that spawn. Yeah, we're just dead. Crazy. Prediction time. Will we 3-dash? It's a Jund deck, so probably. We have to end 3-2, chat. In true Jund fashion. Looking like a 3-2 worthy hand. Kind of sounds Persona-esque. Consider counterspell, fatal push, orcish spellmasters. I think we just take fatal push. Or sorry, counterspell, I mean. I think counterspell's the best card here. And then let's rumble them. Emperor Bones, Fear of Missing Out, Overgrown Tomb, Bloodstained Mire. Let's take the Bloodstained Mire. Would have liked to hit GPG or Shifting Woodland or something. Are we ready to rumble? Evidently not, because that was a bad rumble. Keeps one card on top. I think we just pass. Only mid cards. Sadly. Oops, all mediocre. Don't want that. They don't Thoughtseize. Let's take a look. Consider, counterspell, fatal push, another bowmaster. Shifting Woodland, please. Jund was kind of good in the scam meta. Jund was actually playable because Urza Saga did so much work. The scam player would just go empty-handed then get soloed by Urza Saga. Let's leave FOMO on top. Not that FOMO's particularly good here, but might be better than our average draw. Oh man, I almost went a whole day without forgetting it, or without being reminded of the One Ring. Almost. It's -2/-2. This Bowmaster, discard the Verdant Catacombs and look at their hand. Hopefully not get spell snared. This entire deck is so spell snareable. They might consider and try to dig for something here. Counterspell. Draws one card. We haven't hit a single reanimator target yet. Murktide. Land, large creature. Dead. Didn't mean to reveal hand there, but now they know. I think we were taking Duress. We're gonna draw into Bitter Triumph. That would have been good too. Man, this deck's so inconsistent. I don't hate push. I got out of Faithless Looting. Maybe I just out Faithless Looting because it's just card disadvantage in this matchup. I don't know if we can afford to be taking card disadvantage like that. It's also really bad in a Bowmaster. So looking at this stack from earlier. So it's got 4 Cecils, an Outland Liberator, Graveyard Trespasser, some Hawatlis. Search your library for basic land card reveal, put in your hand, then shuffle. Okay. Terra. Whenever it enters Millfight, put up to 1 enchantment card milled into your hand. Exile it, transform it. Activate as a sorcery. It's a copy of Knowledgeary Enchantment. Okay. We got Balemerc, Hauntwood, Carnosaur, Moon Mist, transform all humans. Okay, so you can Moon Mist this thing instead of activating it the hard way. It's pretty cool. I like that. Little Moon Mist deck. Seems cool. Probably not like a super competitive deck or anything, but yeah, Terra could be pretty cracked. I'm gonna save that for the content mines though. The Moon Mist Terra deck. Disappear. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna put my VTuber back up while the camera cools down. Does Spark Double go infinite? I guess it does, right? Is it an enchantment? Oh, it creates a non-legendary copy of it. Okay, I get it. I understand. And what do you get when you make infinite copies? And the loop by doing something. I saw a YouTube short about it. Oh, graveyard that one. I think we just FOMO. Discard this other Archon too. Well, she's not a haste. Oh, it gains haste. Okay, I was gonna say she doesn't have haste inherently. That makes sense. What's up, Jad? I think I'm supposed to rumble here. Maybe they counter rumble. They do not counter rumble. FOMO push Thoughtseize Ulamog. I could take nothing and then double attack with the FOMO, but I think I just take the extra FOMO. Why, I already turned on Delirium, right? I forgot. I had a glow up recently. What can I say? I could just like collect Brutality spot check as a Duress. I'm also not sure we need to do that. Kind of annoying to the FOMO. Think we actually I don't really want to discard anything. Let's just use this as Duress. Consider Force of Negation Kaito. Guess we're taking a consider. FOMO, discard FOMO. Lets them trigger the Bowmaster and they can ninjutsu with the Bowmaster token if they want. But then if they're tapping out, they just die. Plus EV or minus EV? Probably very minus EV. I think if you want to take like a Reanimator style deck, you gotta take Goryo's or you take that Grixis Reanimator. Both those lists seem more reasonable than this one. I haven't played Living End, but from what I've seen, Living End is putting up some results. It looks like it's doing okay. I think I just turned this into Archon of Cruelty. Hello, chat, and only chat. You get no hello from me then. At least say hi to my VTuber. What's your VTuber's name? Anime Girl. Emperor Opie. That's right. We need this 3-2 chat for the morale and to prove that it's Jun deck. But mostly for the morale. Nihil Spellbomb. I'm 08 in standard. I'm 04, or sorry, 1-4 in standard today. Harbinger, Murktide, Graveyard Trespasser, Kling. Why do you have so much graveyard hate? Think I gotta pop that. Also try to not lose to Harbinger. But I don't have a really good plan against Harbinger anyways, so let's get rid of this Nile Spellbomb. I guess a plan against Harbinger is hardcast God-Pharaoh's Gift. I missed on lands. Yep. We're in so much danger. And I find any basics off of those. Frog. Well, that frog's gonna end the game very quickly. I'm surprised they didn't play Graveyard Trespasser. Just start eating my reanimator targets. Alright, we're not gonna 3-2. It's 2-3. 2-3 GG. Second frog. I'm gonna try to chat gas GPG, but I don't think it's gonna happen. There's no shot they don't draw a piece of counter magic off these two frogs, right? Yeah, maybe they don't. Tops 2. Okay. Wait, so you're saying there's a chance they don't have force negation? What is this? Who plays this in their blue-black frog list? Bro! They don't even play eyeball! Why are you playing Stubborn Dial? So blown. The John 4-1. Well, congrats, doubters. I thought we were gonna win too. They like hesitated, and they just said thanks for the screenshot in the chat. So the reason that they hesitated wasn't because they had nothing; it was because they were getting their stipping tool ready. GG.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.